Agatha, I'm really glad to be having this conversation with you today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, it's a pleasure to have you as one of our VIPs, one of our breakout room hosts for the Ambitious Ladies of London Summit. And one of the things I really value most about you is the way you show up. The way you show up with honesty, the way you perform your leadership, the way you really epitomize what being a real leader is about. And so today's conversation isn't about having polished answers, it's about reflecting out loud for the women listening, of course, because they may be recognizing themselves in your journey. Okay? So
Okay.
let's take our time, let's speak from where we are and trust that what needs to land will land. Okay?
Okay.
So the first question I'd love to ask you is when women come into Ambitious Ladies of London, what do you notice is often shifting beneath the surface? And that shift may not be verbalized yet. They may not have yet put that into words, but what do you notice?
So, thank you, Doreen. Thank you for having me in this space. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I couldn't think of anywhere else to be right now than to be here speaking with you.
Excellent.
To answer the question, from my observation, when women come to Ambitious Ladies of London, I feel like there is already a transformation within them, and it's
Mm.
something that they themselves are aware of. They come to Ambitious Ladies of London with success in the outside, if you understand what I mean. Like
I do, yeah.
they come knowing that, they're showing the world that I'm doing something, but they have so many questions on the inside that needs to be answered. So, for example, we think about self-esteem and confidence issues, things like that.
Mm.
And beneath that achievement, there is always something that shifts along the way. Um, Something that says to each and every one of us, including myself, there is more than what I'm seeing now in myself,
Mm.
and there's so much more that I can give than what I'm giving now. So it's always there. Um, Sometimes women haven't even found the words themselves yet to say what it is. What is it they're longing for? You
Mm.
know, um, maybe they are performing, you know, um,
Mm.
and they want to be seen for who they actually are, because that is something that can be difficult sometimes. Um, and But also for them to, I find that most women lead when they come to Ambitious Ladies of London without abandoning themselves. You can see the growth.
Excellent, lovely.
So yeah, and I like the connection, the connection and the stage to tell your story authentically, not polished. No one is polished. We don't want perfectionism. We just
Mm.
want you to start and begin, and that's where the perfectionism comes in. You perfect yourself along the way.
Awesome. And would you say that you notice this in yourself as well along the journey?
Absolutely. So everything I'm saying now, including
I
myself,
thought so. I thought
nothing
so.
excluded, including
Excellent.
myself 100%.
Excellent. Good. Okay, so question two is about, so there's so many women out there, and when they join us, they appear capable, confident, and together.
Mhm.
And that's how you've actually mentioned it yourself. That's how they look on the outside. But internally, some may feel a little uncertain or disconnected from their own authority. So this is for you, really. What's helped you reconnect with your inner authority as you've grown into leadership?
So for me, I overachieve because I thought um excellence
Mm-hmm.
would protect me or it will validate me, right? Or it will save me. But when I come to Ambitious Ladies of London, I realize that um inner authority starts from me being the woman that I am.
Mm-hmm.
So behind the strength that I show the world, I need to honor myself first.
Right.
I need to trust my own voice, not the fear that I have in me, the thing that holds me back, and say, are you sure? Are you actually, and hiding behind the achievements. So, yeah, you know, my authority started when came into existence when I stopped seeking permission.
Wow. Yes.
I stopped
And
seeking permission to exist. And where I am at now, and I feel like I can own my truth and I
mhm,
can lead with authority.
awesome. And that's actually a very, very important insight. When you give yourself that permission, you realize that underneath the surface, you always was that authentic person, that
Yeah,
authentic leader. And that permission has to start with you. You have to give yourself permission. And it's been amazing witnessing your growth within Ambitious Ladies of London. And that's why I'm really excited to have you as one of our speakers um, at the summit, 31st of January, because I feel that you're going to really hold space for the ladies that are attending, and particularly as your journey is so powerful. Okay, so another question I wanted to talk to you about is that leadership, it often grows in seasons of change. Yeah. Usually when things feel uncertain or unfinished or unfamiliar. And so during those seasons of change, what helps a woman stay grounded, would you say? And what makes her how does she start making these aligned decisions, even though clarity hasn't fully arrived?
right. I think we can all agree that change can feel overwhelming
Mm,
to many of us. Um, we already know, sometimes we already know within ourselves that the person that we are, the life that we live, no longer serve us.
mm,
It doesn't fit us any longer. And even though the voice tells us in our head, we don't know what's next for us, what is
mm,
in the next chapter. So because of that, it brings fear in us.
mm. Absolutely. Yeah.
So I think what keeps a woman grounded, for me personally, I think the first thing I'll think of is community.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like being in a community like Ambitious Ladies of London, supported community, where um you feel supported and surrounded by women of the same space thinking space.
Mm-hmm.
You think the same way, you act the same way, you have the same vision. Um, for me, that holds a space for growth. Another thing would be um self-compassion.
Mm,
Yes. Um, choosing grace over pressure. You don't have to feel like you have to do everything. You have to do everything at once. Sometimes be your own friend.
yes.
Treat yourself and speak kindly to yourself like you would speak to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be, when you feel overwhelmed, the change is happening. These are all parts of the things that you should take into consideration. For me, I personally, that these are the things that, have kept me grounded.
Mm,
Um,
awesome.
yeah, and then listening to your body. I listen to my body to know what feels right for me.
Right.
And I am in a space where I am unapologetic in my deeds because
Mm,
I know I have a good heart and everything I do comes from a place of love. And to be a leader, you have to lead from a place of scars, not open wound. What I mean by
mm,
that is I I'm not perfect, but um I try to be understanding with others because we don't know what other people are going through. So these are the things that keep me grounded because I'm aware of them. But I think most importantly, again, is faith in the process.
mm,
I understand and I believe that clarity comes step by step and it doesn't come at once.
mm,
And it happens because of my faith.
mm. I love that. I mean, I love the way you're bringing in your personal experiences into the mix and sharing what keeps you grounded, what gives you clarity, some of your beautiful shares around self-compassion. All those things are powerful techniques, tools that, you know, a woman listening will be able to think, oh, if that works for Agatha, that may indeed work for me also. It could be that she also practices some of those things as well. So thank you for that. So if a woman listening knows something in her life or leadership no longer fits, but she's feeling a little bit heavy, she's got that hesitancy to choose differently. What would you most want her to hear?
Um, I want her to know that she's becoming.
Mm,
Please hear me this. Just hear this. You are not lost. You are evolving. You
mm,
see, sometimes I feel like um, hesitation doesn't mean it's a signal for you to stop. Because I have had times where I hesitate a lot.
mm.
It's just, I later on realized that it's just my intuition telling me that I have to move with intention.
Love it, love it.
So
Yes.
don't feel lost. You don't need all the answers to take place at once.
Mm.
You just need the courage and you just need to choose yourself.
Powerful, excellent. Thank you
And
so much. No,
yeah,
sorry. Don't let me interrupt you. Please keep going. Keep
yeah,
going.
no, I was going to say also, and if your heart is pulling you towards a new direction, don't hold back.
Mm,
It is because this new life that this direction is leading you to is always there. It has always been there waiting for you.
mm.
So don't hold back. You are becoming.
Wow, that's powerful. Thank you, Agatha. Thank you so much. That honesty and that presence that you're bringing into the conversation around becoming is so powerful, so true. And as you know, because I always say this, that we're all at different stages in the journey. Some are slightly ahead, some are slightly behind, but it's not necessarily behind, they're just in their lane.
That's
Yeah,
it. And comparison is a thief of joy. Do not compare
absolutely.
yourself with anyone else. Just stay in your lane.
Stay
The
in your
only
lane.
person you're in competition with is yourself.
Yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. I know there will be women out there that will listen and recognize themselves, maybe quietly, maybe for the first time, in what you've shared today. And so, ladies, if you're listening and something stirred in you, trust that. Know that awareness is often the first act of leadership. So, Agatha, thank you for leading us in a way that gives other women permission to do the same. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And before we say goodbye, is there anything you'd love to leave the women listening with before we close?
Um, I would say that Ambitious Ladies of London is a community where you would definitely find your purpose. You'll find your calling. Sometimes you just need that one person to believe in you. And to
Mm.
be honest, you have something that you give. It's a God-given gift to you. And the way you lead, I admire you. And I'm taking notes from your notebook every single day
Oh, sorry, I thought
because
you were talking to me. Oh, thank you, Agatha.
I'm
This was
talking
not
to
planned. Oh,
yes,
thank you so
taking notes from your
much.
notebook every single day because you lead with purpose, and that's what a true leader is.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And I really do appreciate that. And as I say, and if I can be a leader and anyone can, and as you say, all you've got to do is walk in the path. That's why we've got the leadership pathway. It's a path. And there's many women on the path, different stages, as we've said. So step on the path, have the confidence to step and walk on it. And as you say, you'll find your purpose and you are becoming. Thank you, Agatha. Thank you, ladies, for listening. And we'll see you soon. See you at the summit, 31st of January, 10 a.m. And the link will be shared. We'll see you soon.